Watching Louisiana First News this morning.
Welcome back. The Capital Area Law Enforcement Foundation is hosting a rare and allocated bourbon auction to raise money for officers' armor vests. And here to share more on this upcoming event is Pat Inglade, founder of CALEF and former BRPD Chief Bill Profita. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Morning.
Thank you for joining me.
Sure, thank you.
So you have this event coming up.
Yes.
It's to raise money for gear for our officers, specifically the vest. Now talk about why that's such a great need for our law enforcement agencies.
Well, just last week we had the anniversary of the killings of police officers that happened in 2016. And I think it's a reminder of what can happen when people do not have the proper equipment to use. Those guys all had vests on, but they weren't rifle rated, and the person that shot them was using a rifle that day, and those vests just disintegrated pretty much. So we went on a mission of trying to find a vest that would work and stop a rifle round, and that's what we've been doing since 2016. We've been raising funds and buying vests.
Now this isn't cheap gear, so put into perspective, why you guys are trying to raise money for this vest and how expensive it is, not only to just have the vest, but to fund and make sure all of our officers in our area have this equipment.
Well, for a normal vest that everybody would use is in the neighborhood of about $2,000. So it's the second most expensive thing an officer has next to his car. And so to get those, and in this day and time with the budget constraints that all these law enforcement agencies are going through, this is our way of trying to help them get into that gear.
And Bill, you are a former BRPD chief. You now work with
No, he's the former BRPD chief.
Former chief,
I've
and you're
represented
the
Baton
union.
Rouge
Yes, sorry, yes. The union as well. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah.
The union. So talk about for Baton Rouge Police, LSU. This is for LSU as well, and Southern Police. But talk about from a union's perspective why our officers need this.
Well, again, the organization CALEF treats police officers in our entire area to getting these Angel Armor vests. Most departments do not have in their budget the kind of money it takes to equip their officers with these very expensive rifle-rated vests. So the good people who attend things like this bourbon auction and the golf tournament and raise money for CALEF allow them to spend, how much have you spent? Like $1 million over the last 10 years or so, right? 9 years.
No, we raised actually $1 million the very first year that the officers were killed. We're over $3 million now.
Wow.
Yeah, so this means that officers in BRPD, union members there, but officers at LSU, at the Baton Rouge Metropolitan Airport, their police officers were just recently equipped with these vests. So it is so important. As Pat said, it's the second most expensive item except for the patrol unit they're out in. And I know that the members of the union and all officers, whether they're members or not, want and need this kind of protection.
And that's why you guys are raising money. So let's talk about the event itself. So what's happening at the auction?
Well, we were lucky enough to have some really kind people, and Buffalo Trace being one of that group, donate some really special bottles to us. And I'm not a big bourbon guy, but I've been told that the first prize, which is a flight of E.H. Taylor, is worth in the neighborhood of about $70,000. Wow. So we have, and if you can see the other bottles, we will go through, we will have an auction in August, and we'll pull numbers, and some lucky people will be the recipient of this. And I always want people to remember it's such a tremendous cause, and what we're doing, people can see every day. When you see a police officer with a vest on, most of the time it came from CALEF. So we're proud of that fact.
And this event is happening August 15th.
Well, it's happening now online. You can go to our website, the CALEF website. It's calef.la, and you will see the bourbon raffle logo on there. You can click on and you can buy a ticket. The tickets are $100 a piece. and you can buy one, or you can buy 1,000 if you want. I'll be glad to take your money.
Yeah, but the big drawing and all that is coming up in August. You have that date right.
Right, okay, so the big drawing is August 15th.
Correct.
At Bowie Outfitters.
Correct.
So $100, you can register, get your ticket, which obviously you'll be in that drawing for that $70,000 bottle, along with other items that are listed.
Sure.
But I'm sure people really want that bottle.
Oh, that's the one everybody wants.
That's what I'm saying. So hey, for $100 worth for a $70,000 bottle, you got to weigh the cost and your options there. But thank you so much for joining me. Again, this is for a great cause. This is to help not only BRPD, but also our officers at the airport and our campuses, both LSU and Southern University. And really quickly before we go, if somebody misses this opportunity, how can they help or contribute?
Same way. You can go anytime to our CALEF website, calef.la, and you can donate in any fashion you want. I have had a couple of people in the last couple of days just donate $25. Just, it's easy to do, and we certainly appreciate every nickel we get.
Perfect. Thank you so much for joining me. We'll have this information on how you can give or, again, attend the in-person auction there on August 15th. We'll have details on LouisianaFirstNews.com coming up after the break.